Hi friends, this is Angelica. Thanks for joining me here on the Greetery YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be introducing a beautiful new stamp and stencil set that is in the new A Song of Christmas collection, which will be in the Greetery shop this Friday, October 7th. This is the new Peaceful Olive stamp and stencil set. This stamp set comes with sentiments, a single branch, and stems that coordinate with the stencils. The stencil set has 4 pieces that are super easy to use and a stamp and stencil guide to help you through the process. So I've jumped into the project and I did forget to turn on my camera for the first layer. So I'm going to just do a quick show of an overlay so you can see what the stencil looks like. And I did use Uncharted Mariner for that first stencil. Now the second color I'm going to use is Speckled Egg. And the third color I'm using is Pumice Stone. I think these 3 colors together are absolutely gorgeous. And then to round it up, I am going to use frayed burlap on the 4th stencil, which adds the olives. To add the stems from the stamp set, I'm going to use my Misty. I lined up the stems following the guide, and I'm going to stamp them with Tailored Expressions Mocha ink. Now, once I stamped the first stems, I'm going to flip the panel around and stamp the stems again. Since the stencils do have an A2 size rectangle on each stencil, I stenciled several panels and was able to stamp the stems without repositioning them, which I'm doing with this green and red panel. I did do a quick check to make sure the stems were in place, that they were lining up, and then I again stamped with Mocha ink. The sentiment was really easy to put together. I used my L-shaped ruler to make sure I had the large sentiment stamp lined up straight and even, and I stamped the word peace with the same color as the olives, frayed burlap, and I used a finger dauber to keep the ink smooth. I did stamp the word several times to make sure that the word came out as bright as the olives are. And then there's several words in the stamp set. There's small words in a cursive script to finish the sentiment with. And I picked my sentiment to be "Let there be peace on earth" for the full sentiment on this card. And I stamped the smaller words with Mocha ink to match the stems. I just love these 2 fonts together. Absolutely beautiful. There are 2 coordinating die sets that are sold separately I wanted to show. This first die is a full panel die, and it will die cut the leaves, keeping them connected, so you can overlay the panel onto maybe a different colored background or add some foam squares under the leaves for some dimension. And the second die set is the new Peaceful Olive die, and this 2-piece set has a die that will die cut the word peace in the same really pretty font as the stamp. And then the second die cuts a single stem. Getting back to the card, before I attached the panel to a card base, I thought I would add a little bit of sparkle to the leaves using embossing paste and glitter. So I pulled out my Dreamweaver translucent embossing paste, and I'm going to spread this over the second stencil, which was the Speckled Egg colored leaves layer. And once the embossing paste is spread evenly, I'm going to take the stencil off and pour clear rock candy distress glitter over the paste, and the wet paste is going to grab onto the glitter. Once I have good coverage, I'll tap off the remaining glitter and set the panel aside to dry, and then put the remaining glitter back into its jar. And I just love the end result. The glitter is really subtle, yet it gives the perfect sparkle to the cards. I did add some white gel pen highlights to the olives and to the red berries, and that's going to finish the introduction to the new Peaceful Olive stamp and stencil set. I hope this gets you inspired for the upcoming Christmas card making season. Be sure to head over to the Greetery blog to learn more about this new collection. There's tons of details on the new products, as well as pictures of projects made. That's all that I have for today. I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Take care, friends.